melt is when I'm ocean waves.
Today on Nova Legends podcast, I have Coach John Millward, whose Lancers are in the state final today against undefeated and number one ranked nationally, Kellam. Coach, congratulations and thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks, Julian. Appreciate the opportunity to speak on behalf of my Lancers.
Yeah. Well, it's great moments. It's nothing like a state tournament run. So congratulations, and you're the last person standing. There's no other teams, girls or boys, still alive. First of all, we talked earlier this year. We just talked a few weeks ago. I saw you guys play against Yorktown. Definitely had a good team, very technical team, move the ball around. Not a lot of size, but I thought your team was very solid. But here you are. You weren't able to win districts. You weren't able to win a region because Hayfield was a very tough team. But here you are with a chance to win a state championship. Are you guys a very different team than you were earlier, or are you just playing well and things have gone your way?
I think this season has developed pretty along the lines that we anticipated. To be honest, we're coming in with tuned, seasoned varsity players that have experienced both the highs and the lows of what it is to play in the high school systems. We came in and really hit the ground running. We fell short against a tough Westfield team by a goal early in the season. Coming back after spring break, we got caught by a real strong Annandale team. Lost to Yorktown 1-0, and then ran into the buzzsaw Hayfield in both the district final and the regional final. So of our 6 losses, all by 1 goal, let alone one in a PK shootout and one in a third overtime sudden death wonder goal. So really strong team, really believe in ourselves and our capabilities. And I think we're going to show something today to an undefeated Kellam that potentially they only saw yesterday for the first time, which is Nova soccer strength, conditioning, and commitment.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting about this team because last year you were known to have a lot of talent, and you very easily could have gone further. Just that's the way soccer goes. Sometimes you win the close games and the penalties or whatever. Sometimes you lose. That's the game. But you were known to have several very high level players, including a goalie who ended up being player of the year in his college as a college freshman. This year, your team is flown underneath the radar. How would you compare the two teams?
I think from an outward leadership perspective, we were pretty senior heavy last year. We graduated 10 starters. And so all of these guys that are contributing this year were role players last year, or for more or less embraced their role that they had, where they weren't necessarily starters playing the full 80. They saw what the seniors did last year and they picked up their legacy and continued it. Luckily for us, we've got eight senior players, and really 4 of which are real starters, and the other 4 come in and really support the team. So our juniors are truly carrying the water pail, and it's really exciting to see what they've learned from the losses last year, the experiences 2 years ago when they were freshmen, and how we're taking it this year.
Yeah. Well, great, Coach. I know it's impossible to mention all your players, but who are some of your leading scorers? I know the kids that I watched you play. One of them is he's got great hair. He's kind of like Atu from Herndon. He's known for he's got a little flair to him. Who are some of your top players?
Great. Yeah. From an offensive standpoint, we've got 4 real weapons. We've got Elias Rodriguez, number 17. He's a junior. He's got 18 goals on the year with 6 assists. He's a very versatile player, very physical and strong, kind of a bull in a china shop, if you'd like me to give an analogy for him. Then we have Mohamed, number 15, excuse me. Mo's got 11 goals on the year. Pacey player, technical player, and also is very strong in the air. And recently, Gustavo Rivas has really come on strong, scoring some big goals in big games. The game winner against West Potomac, and then in 2 goals last night in the second half, really to really pick us up. He's going to be a dangerous player for us next year as he continues to grow. Yeah. From the rest of our team, though, I mean, our midfield is really our strength. We've got 4 versatile players for 3 positions. Starting with Moed El Zahiri, and then we have Ermias Yusuf and Arnold Reyes that all continue to grind in there for us. Greg Gatan, people say that we call him Greg the Leg. He was the punter for the football team and field goal kicker. But he's also our free kick specialist, and he plays our six. And so really excited to see how he's going to contribute against a very strong Kellam team today.
Who replaced Byron in the goal?
Jason Rios. Jason had been a 2-year backup to Byron. Jason's a junior. So he's been waiting for his moments between the pipes, and this year has stepped up. He's grown a lot this year, maturity wise. And I think next year is going to be where we really see the step similar to what we saw from Byron's junior to senior year.
Yeah. Well, you beat a really unbelievable team, Herndon, and they had a dominant season in a very tough district. And you took them down. You told me you thought you had a good chance to beat them, and you did. I didn't see the game, even though I saw some of the highlights. What were the keys to victory against Herndon?
First of the ball, 100% first of the ball. If we were able to win that first ball, we would take away their strength, right? As we've seen on your interviews with both coaches, with the Herndon and Langley coaches, they play a very distinct style, which is to win the game. Whether it's fancy or technical based, they know what they need to do. They need to put the ball in the back of the net. So if we can take that first ball out of their ability, we knew that we could cause chaos to their plan. And when Elias was able to get on the right wing and break in and score early for us, that 1-0 goal really put Herndon on the bend. I don't think they anticipated feeling the pressure that we were able to put onto them. They came back and really played a strong second half, caught us on a set piece in a dangerous position. Ball was bouncing, we couldn't get it cleared, and they put it away. And then, of course, you go into PKs and been on both sides of the PK game this year, in a regional final, and then also in a state quarterfinal, in a district final, in a state quarterfinal. Winning feels a lot better than losing, but when you're the winning coach, I always make sure to go talk to the players because that sucks. It sucks, especially when your season comes to a close like that.
Yeah, it's the worst way to lose.
They were a strong team though, and I really give Herndon all the credit in the world, and I'm really excited to see and hopefully match up with them again next year.
Was the crowd incredible? I didn't see that game.
Oh, it was awesome venue. Really kudos for them building that community.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Gabe's and next year they're young. It should be more the same. And hopefully other schools will do that, and we'll create a soccer Friday Night Lights like they have in football for high school.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So the Lansdowne team, I saw them play online. I've been we're doing some we've been packing up and we'll be moving around here, and I saw Lansdowne play online. And first thing Chandler said, my son, I saw huge gaps in their midfield. Their four back line would be sitting together chilling when the offense was going on. And I was like, man, I bet you Lewis can exploit that. But I didn't get a chance to see your game yesterday. They had some talented players that they'd almost beaten Kellam in their regional final. What was the game like yesterday?
Well, I got to tip my cap to them. They were dealt a tough deck of cards with the smoke delay, with the Battlefield team not choosing to play at a neutral site venue on Thursday, which was offered to them. They were not able to get the adequate rest necessary. So I don't think we saw the full Lansdowne team that other teams have seen during the year. But I just want to give them tip of the cap because they came out and they fought. Their coach presented a very unique formation, one that I have not truly played against, which was a 5-3-2, which is indicative of the gaps that you noticed. It was like they almost were, because they recognized their legs were where they were really just trying to make it a tough soccer problem for us to unlock, with closing down and really bottling up those passing lanes in the attacking third. It led for a frustrating first half, a really strong talk at halftime, both from the coaching staff as well from our leadership and our seniors. And then we were able to capitalize, come out and score in the first 3 minutes of the second half and continue to keep the drum beating. But they had some incredible pace up top. Their counterattack was their strength, and we were able to really kind of keep that bottled up.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't able to see much of the Kellam game yesterday. against Hayfield. But Chandler said it was like one of the most high-level high school games he's seen in a while. So both teams played really excellent soccer, and it was a great game. And unfortunately for Hayfield, they lost in penalties. Apparently both teams had several one-on-ones with a goalie, or at least a few that it definitely could have been settled in regular time and even overtime, but it didn't. What do you think about Kellam? What are some of the keys to victory today?
I think from our observation and from reviewing the film from yesterday, it's about playing our game and not playing their game. We have to recognize that they're going to try to keep the ball and possess the ball. So we're going to need to press as a unit together and not have individual supermen just go running off on their own trying to be heroes. We have to do it as a team, have to do it as a group of 11 on the field. They, in the game yesterday that we watched, again, I have not seen a ton of them. Again, they possessed the ball well, but they lacked true desire to finish in the attacking third from my perspective. It's not like they have an Elias Rodriguez or a Christian Cruz that we've had in the past, a one trick pony up top that really kind of can carry the team. It looks like they truly are a full team. And so we're going to have to outwork a group of 25 young men today that are 20-0, and they're looking to finish the season undefeated with some hardware. And we get to play spoilers, and they've got all the pressure on them today. Yeah.
Well, Coach, good luck. The Lancers are a great example of how in sports, soccer and basketball, how it's a tournament game. It doesn't matter what happens during the regular season, even though you guys had a very solid season. It's just a matter of staying alive. You stay alive and you advance, good things can happen. Maybe you got a break that lands down, had travel issues, but you had to be alive to catch that break. And as you stay alive and you win these big games, you win the penalties, your players convert the penalties, all the distractions they have in their lives, the prom, the graduations and stuff. There's no excuses. You gotta be able to be on the field and win the game. And you guys have done that. So to your credit, because I saw you guys play this year, I knew you guys had a good team, but there's a lot of good teams and a lot of good teams are out there, and you're the ones that are still alive. So that's a testament to your great coaching and the team's hard work and their belief after losing, Stephen Velasquez and Byron, and here they are, a chance to win the whole thing. And this will be a moment they'll never forget if they can pull it off. And I'm sure there's lots of great memories already. So anyway, Coach, I'm trying to get out there today. I got a lot going on here, but if not, I'll definitely be watching online. And congrats again for all you guys have accomplished this year in the last 2 years.
I appreciate it, Julian. And again, we've set the coaching direction out. Now it's all about the players to execute today. So we're just legacy building for these guys, and the message is what are they going to leave for the future kids. And so today is a great opportunity to continue to do what the previous teams have done the last 2 seasons, and really looking forward to hopefully celebrating with you and celebrating with the rest of the Springfield community later today.
That'd be great. Well, you got lots of Central American players out there, so I know the Heat should favor you guys. So let's hope those guys are ready for the Heat, because it's going to be warm on that turf.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be awesome. Let's go Lancers.
Yeah. Good luck, Coach. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.